Welcome back. We found another slot machine in Kaptar, and it took us back to Hunraf, the inside of this house. This was blocking our way to the laser, so presumably we can get past her now, depending on what was here that just got swapped into Kaptar. Not entirely sure if that would actually unblock us. I think it might, if I remember what it looked like correctly. But without a blue laser, not sure what we could do with that. Also, we may be able to do something with the minecart. Wait. Wait a second. Can I reach this thing from here? I can reach this thing from here. It actually also has a button on this side. So I could use this from inside the minecart. Or can I can't go through here. Let's give this a try. See if that is safe to use. See how much faster that loads when you've already done it. If you've been there before, well, it takes us closer to the laser. Definitely doesn't look like there's just an off switch or a conveniently placed blue laser there. Which means we're gonna have to bring our own. Completely stuck here now. All we can do is swap back. If it will let me. Thank you. Interesting, this is now yellow. When we did it the other way around, it was blue. Should be faster now, since we were just in Hunraf. And it is. Still takes a little bit, but I'm not running this on an SSD. If you do, it's apparently faster. I do have an SSD in this machine, but only my operating system is on there. It's not really big enough to hold this game. I do use quite a fast hard drive, though, and I have a completely separate hard drive that the recordings go through, so at least they don't interfere with each other. So loading times aren't too bad. For some people, they are way worse, which will get problematic later in the game. Anyway, let's see if we can bring the blue laser on to the into Kaptar and use it. Where did I park? I honestly don't remember. It's been a while since I last recorded. I think I may have gone this way. Dude, where's my car? I think it's over here. It is over there. Alright, onwards and backwards, actually. How do you get on this track? I haven't done that. Oh, that's the one that goes up to the plateau with the junkyard. Presumably you have to go through there. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit distracted here. Those were fake rocks, weren't they? Just doing that. Just checking. Yep. So we can go through there and go onto the plateau with the train. Still don't really know why we would need to do that. Other than to turn it around, which you could do with that little loop of track that's over there. I'm trying to do that. Yes, thank you. You see, now we could go back through here. We don't need to do that right now, though. Keep it in mind for later. We're just gonna go in here. Let's hope I can reach this. I can. Let's hope I... See, now it's blue, not yellow. Interesting. Let's hope I don't cut the train card in half. Because that would be problematic. We did it! Let's see if we can hit that laser. Need to put this thing in front of the window. Looks like we need to go a bit further back. That might work. There you go! Kind of hard to get a good view of what's happening in this place because we're inside this little area. But it definitely seems to have done the trick. Bye bye laser. How long does that noise last? Anyway, now here's the thing. I think I told you before that yes, you can turn the train around using that loop up on the plateau at the junkyard. I also told you, I believe, that you don't need to. And in fact that it would be a huge waste of time if you did. Because of course I did do that the first time around. And then I discovered this place and brought the train cart here facing the opposite way. If you're facing the opposite way, you can't hit the laser. Like, you do not have the range to aim at it. Like, this thing doesn't go far enough to the right. Meaning that you then have to go back to Captar, turn the train back around to its original direction, and come back here. So yeah, that is a colossal waste of time. And we have to go back to Hunrath because we can't get out of this little nook here. So that's why I didn't bother with trying to turn the train around here in the Let's Play, because it would just waste time. And nobody's happy when that happens. I only waste time on interesting things. Or if I make a mistake. Alright, let's take the train out of there. We presumably will need it here again later. To go through there. Sure, let's skip that animation. Now the easiest thing to do, of course, would be to simply use this to go back, but I still kind of want to see if my swap theory is correct, and if we can get to where the laser is. Maybe there's something else interesting there. So, in spite of all my claims about not wasting time, I'm going to waste a little bit. Going all the way around. I forget which side I need to go out to do that. Definitely not this side. Where's the other door? There! I think it's this one. Need to get back to our original place. Hopefully there is a swap machine there. We don't actually know that there is. Can't go across the bridge because, well, I burned that bridge. Or I turned it, actually. Didn't actually burn it. Just a figure of speech. We can go down this way, which is all we need. I guess there's another way to get there now. I could have gone through the junkyard. I think this is faster. Not entirely sure, though. At least this doesn't involve any elevator rides, which the other one does. Would have to go up the scoop thing. Either way works, though, now that we've unlocked, and there is a swap machine here. Not only that, this terrain clearly belongs here. There was a piece of Captar before, and now we have a piece of Hunrath. So that kind of confirms the whole swapping notion. See, we could have come up from this side. That goes down, not up. Also blue. Wonder if there's any significance to that. Trying to remember if the one that went to Murray was blue. Don't recall right now. Pay attention to that next time. And now we have a piece of Hunrath here, rather than the terrain that's supposed to be there that was here last time. Still can't do anything with this elevator though. So yeah, we're definitely just swapping pieces of terrain between the different worlds. It's very interesting. And let's hope this lever works, because otherwise we're kind of screwed. It does! Wait, can I go through there? Oh, wait, the lever I want is up here. I wish to know what's on the other side of the wall, now that we've unlocked it. And it's more the same. According to the map, we are on the opposite side of the chains that were in the big temple. Anything over here? Just more wall and more jungle. I want to explore that jungle. Looks like it might be interesting. Can we go through the wall here? The answer is no. Oh! Was not expecting that. Some flying creatures. They must think it's really strange that there's this giant bubble of Captar in the middle of their jungle. Since we can't go out, presumably they can't come in. Not sure, though. If they could come in, they would then be trapped here. And that wouldn't be very nice. This is pretty much the same thing we saw on the other side. Oh, is this the cart thing that we need to ride? Maybe. That is not moving in any way. Oh well. More hooks. I guess we need some way to power all this machinery first. And then come back here. What would happen if this bridge isn't here? You just instantly fall to your death. So, you better be very trusting that nobody moved the bridge in the meantime. Fortunately, we're the only people here, so it's kind of lucky for us right now. That can't happen. Alright, let's go back to where we were. Which was here. Oh, more Arai flapping their wings. Can we now get to the laser? Looks like we can. This is the piece of Captar that was blocking the mining cart tunnel in Hunrath before, and as we can see, as we already saw when it was still in Hunrath, there is no swap machine here. So I guess it's not required for swap machines to be on both sides of the equation. Which means it's lucky we could actually go back through the main entrance, because there was a swap machine on both sides. And that's our broken Mofang laser projection thing. Doesn't look like we can go anywhere else through here, though. So yeah, that's kind of pointless, but it does serve to illustrate that we're swapping and that that piece we saw belonged here. I think some people came to the conclusion that their goal was to put every world back into its original state, which I am not entirely sure is possible, and also you actually don't need to. Where else can we go, is the question right now. We still can't get to the other side here. Presumably we need to move this thing out of the way. Can't get to the tree. Going down there is pointless until we can move that. So the only thing left to us right now is the staircase leading up here. This is very Spire-like, isn't it? Minus the gas giant and the huge logical problems, because presumably all of this equipment and the chains and the hooks and whatever else this is for all came from the real Captar when this was abducted here. So there's no need to be able to explain how anyone built that inside this tiny bubble of world, because it was already there. Which sidesteps all of the logical problems rather nicely. It's one of the reasons why I think this whole swapping mechanic is so clever. Especially with all the bits and pieces that have arrived afterwards, because like in Hunrath we have a mining town. But if they need something else, all Zaya needed to do was have something brought in, like a gas station, that has that. So you can basically explain anything that's there just by using the basic mechanic of the game, which is very clever. Nice view of the tree from here. Not much else we can do here, except keep going up. More bits and pieces of temple. Stuff looks all very old. Good. Were the temples older than the machines? They kind of have to be, don't they? Considering how the machines are all built around the temple structures. Presumably whoever built this didn't live here. They only built this to do something in these mountains. I'm assuming this was part of a mountain range or something. Oh, great. More gigantic mechanical structures. Where does this go? This does not go to the other one we saw. Don't really know where this one goes. This one... capsule thing, whatever this is supposed to be, is detached. Which is nice, because it's not blocking our way. We would have been able to get in there from that side. I don't think this really leads anywhere, does it? No. No. Am I stuck here? No, I'm not. Good. If you do get stuck, you can use point and click mode to free yourself, usually. Very creepy sounds around there. Love the sound design in this game. Is that native vegetation here? I guess that's... yeah. Kind of confirms that this is some kind of moss that grows on the rocks. That's part of maybe the same plant, or at least a similar plant. And this looks like much the same as before, except we can't get up there because the staircase is up. Maybe we can bring it down somehow. Whoa. And I thought we saw big machines before. Whoa. That is impressive. Add it to the list of things I would really like to see in VR. I don't even know where to begin. There's so much stuff here. What's this thing? Attached to the stairs up there. So maybe this is part of bringing those down. Oh, great. Well, I'm not guessing a, however many digits that is, code. Okay, well, presumably this is good for something. Yeah, I have a feeling we need more information to figure out what this does. There's some Russian writing on it. More Russian on the back. This kind of gives away what this is. I will not reveal it at this time. If you translate that... It's up here. Nothing. Yeah, and in case you're wondering, yeah, you really cannot do anything with this right now. Do not waste time on it. You need to have more information before you can do anything there. What's down here? Oh, I think I know what this is. This is that elevator that leads to the beginning, doesn't it? Doesn't seem to be working right now. Let's see what else we can do here. This looks like some kind of giant engine, so hopefully we can turn some stuff on there. Kind of huge piston type thing. You can tell I'm an engineer because of all the technical terms I use. Like piston type thing. Definitely very impressive looking. Well, that didn't accomplish much. Whoever built this definitely didn't believe in building things simple, did they? Oh, we can lower that. Oh, that rotates. Aha! It's another giant windmill. Looks like there's a good little draft here. Now maybe we can do something with this. Oh yeah, there we go. That's moving. Oh, something's happening with this thing too. It's like moving down. Well, that is a very impressive piece of work, considering this has been a very long time, don't know how long, and it still works as if it was oiled yesterday. Then again, maybe it was. We don't know what the people from Hunraf did to this to make it work. Can we get to this thing now? Oh! What does that accomplish? Oh! We can connect the pistons, presumably necessary to make things work. Let's connect all of them. Oh, you don't really need to time this properly. We'll just do it whenever it gets to it next, after you've moved it. There we go. That's all four. Yep, stuff is definitely moving. Presumably, a whole bunch of this equipment is now working. Guess we could head down and look at the temple. But the temple didn't really have any controls for us to use with the things there. We did see a thing attached to a chain, like a ride, that had controls on the other side of the wall near the beginning. So let's use our little shortcut here, which presumably now works, because we connected this piston, and we can see that it is moving. So hopefully this elevator now works. Will bring us back down to the beginning. Yep, there we go. And indeed, it takes us back to where we started here in Kaptar. Good thing this is independently powered, otherwise we could not have gotten past here. I like how that moves faster when you use the other lever. Gonna go back through the wall here. And this machinery here is now working too. Meaning that presumably we can use this lever to take us across back to the temple. Does that serve any purpose other than taking us to the temple, where we could already go anyway? Possibly. We'll have to find out in the next video.